venture capital important for the healthcare ecosystem?
Yeah, that's a very important question. So a lot of it is around accelerating innovation and working with innovators at an early stage where there is high risk, where traditional investors, whether it's or I should say like debt instruments or other types of financing instruments, would not typically invest in. So in general, venture capital is essentially the riskiest form of investment, where we're able to take the most risk, but we're also investing in equity. So we purchase equity ownership of the company, which to an innovator is actually also the most expensive form of capital because you're diluting your ownership. Nevertheless, venture capital plays a critical financing need for medtech innovators, not just in Canada, but throughout the US and Europe, to really provide that level of risk-based capital to medtech innovations.
Would you say that in some, if I could kind of try to understand it in my very very kind of Neanderthal brain here, that in order to get any sort of innovation into the market, into the hands of patients, into the hands of doctors, you, there's a path that new technology must go through, and it just requires, I hate to say it, like money. It requires money, and in order to fund that, you need some sort of financing, and venture capital plays an incredible important piece of that. I mean, like you suggested, there's other forms of it as well, like debt, which I guess you could go to the bank and take out a loan. But in some cases, if you're just a somebody in the lab that has nothing to collateralize against, right, nothing to borrow against, then you need someone to come in and kind of believe in your idea. So you guys are almost like the first in terms of believing someone's idea.